Yeah, dude, it's like 8:30 for you right now.
Yeah, I know.
You're up past your bedtime,
I'm
man.
a little sleepy. It's alright, I'll survive. We're
Yeah.
talking profit. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, here we are, people.
we're talking profit.
Evan is a 5-year-old child, so it's a bit late for him right now.
Yeah,
No, he
but I'm
just
here.
works really early in the morning. But yeah, we are back. This is your favorite film podcast, The Average Film Enjoyer. We are your hosts, Trey and Evan. Yeah, we're back today. We have a great episode ahead of us. We are going to talk some movie news. There's a few things I want to touch on. We are going to talk the stuff we've been watching the past couple days. I don't think either of us has a lot. I watched a solid amount yesterday. And then we will talk about the next 3 Profitt movies, which I didn't watch the third one. I totally forgot.
Which one did you watch?
The ones I watched, Choppa City Queens and Just Caught a Body.
Oh, okay, I didn't watch Cutting to the Plug either. I don't have time. So we'll talk about 2 of them.
Okay, yeah, we're going to talk about 2 Profits today. But before we get to anything, we're changing up the format of our episodes a little bit. Before we get into anything, please subscribe to our channel if you have not. I'm able to see the analytics on our YouTube channel, so I know a lot of you are watching, but you're not subscribing. It's not that hard. Just hit subscribe. You'll get notifications when we post new episodes and all that good stuff, so just hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out on our journey.
An episode on Tuesday, so make sure you subscribe for that.
Yeah. But it'll be our journey to getting monetized on YouTube. So me and Evan can quit our day jobs and just do this for the rest of our lives.
Please.
How sick would that be? That was our job. You're like, hi, my name's Evan. I'm a film podcaster. Yeah. God, that'd be so cool.
I like to watch movies. What do you do in your free time? I like to watch movies. What do you do for work? I watch movies.
Dude, that's the dream, man. But yeah, subscribe. Comment down below. If you've watched any of the Profitt movies so far, keeping up with us, we'd love to hear your thoughts on them because we have a blast with them. Some of them. We have a blast talking
about them.
That's true, for the very limited time that we do talk about them on our episodes.
Yeah.
What else? If you're listening, please give us a follow. Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, wherever you listen. Please give us a follow, rate our podcast, like this video. If you want to find me and Evan's socials, I am Trey the Film Noob basically everywhere. Actually, no, that's not everywhere. That's Twitter, TikTok, and Letterboxd. And I'm not very active. I post TikToks once in a while, and I'll tweet once in a while. But I'm mostly Letterboxd. And then Evan is Evan0567 on Letterboxd if you want to give him a follow. You will see more 5 stars than all of your mutuals combined.
I logged
from Evan
a
himself.
movie today at 1 star and one at 1.5 stars.
That's a rarity, dude.
Real
you need to
sneaky.
watch. You need to watch Barbie Swan Lake tonight.
Dude,
Cleanse the palate.
I've been wanting to rewatch Princess and the Popstar because the way it's animated is like it's handheld, and it's like got all these crazy quick zoom-ins and like pans. It's hysterical. The way it's filmed,
sick.
It's super funny. Yeah.
But yeah, give us a follow there. Updates for our next few episodes. Tuesday, we're doing La La Land and Hacksaw Ridge. It's going to be a great episode. Next Friday, we are continuing the Profitt deep dive. Since we are not doing Getting to the Plug, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Since
I have seen it, but I don't
remember. No, I didn't watch Choppa City Queens. Did you watch Choppa City Queens?
Yeah, that was my second time seeing it. It's so boring.
I watched... Okay, so we can do all 3 today.
Oh, okay, good.
Because I did watch Getting to the Plug. I didn't watch Choppa City Queens.
Okay, that's good.
I watched Getting to the Plug and Just Got a Potty. Yeah.
Dude, the way you said that, it sounded like Just Got a Potty.
I did that before this podcast. Next week we got Keisha Takes the Block. I think that's what it's called. Killer Baby Mama and Killer Baby Daddy, which I'm excited for the killer movies. And then the Tuesday after that episode, what do we have after? Oh, On the Waterfront and Gone Girl. Yes. Very excited for both of those.
Number 1 Fincher.
I think it's my number 2.
7's my number 2.
Oh,
we'll do a Fincher ranking when we watch that.
Sure,
we can do that.
I've slowly found out that my Fincher ranking is a lot different than other people, but I do need to rewatch 7 and Fight Club.
That scares me.
But yeah, we got that going, and then the Friday after that, we will be finishing up our Profitt Director Deep Dive.
Wait, really?
Yeah, 10 kilos in the trunk, full clip for a snitch, and Street Crimes Unit, which Street Crimes Unit...
we'll be back in August for Princess of the Trap House.
Princess of the Trap House, dude. Oh my god. I'm genuinely so excited for that. I'm
very excited for that, yeah.
I want to know what happens with Kiana.
Yeah, same. Are we announcing that thing that we were...
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm making an executive decision. So, big average film enjoyer announcement. Me and Evan are both so happy about this.
We should have kicked the episode off with this.
No, I mean, I feel like this is a good spot to talk about it. So as you know, Evan has not always been on this podcast. I am currently the longest running member of the Average Film Enjoyer hosts, which I feel pretty cool about. It used to be Jagger's podcast, but now I kind of feel like it's my podcast. I love it. No, it's all of our podcast. We've all put a lot of hard work into it. But as you know, a few months back, I don't know when that was. I want to say that was like October, November. It was before I went to Hawaii, so it was before Thanksgiving of last year. Jagger announced that he would be stepping down as co-host of the podcast. He was going to pursue his own podcast, Fourth Wall Film Talk. And if you've been keeping up with that, they have made some great content in the past few months. But Jagger, it just makes me so happy. Jagger reached out to me yesterday and asked if he could come back as co-host. And naturally, I'm like, of course. This wouldn't be a podcast without Jagger Nelson. He created this. This podcast was a thing before I was even here. There's like 5 or 6 episodes of just Jagger. Just talking. So, yeah, big announcement. On Tuesday, the Jagger Nelson, the man with more hot takes than the entire Real Talk Discord combined, will be returning as a co-host, our third co-host of the Average Film Enjoyer. I'm excited. I think Evan's excited. I don't know. Evan didn't get to record that many episodes with him.
I'm excited.
And he recorded one with him where Jagger was on vacation, so he was in a hotel bathroom on his phone. I don't know if you remember that, Evan.
I can't remember that.
I think that was one of our Kubrick episodes.
Yeah. I think it was the lead episode, maybe.
Yeah. But I'm very excited because it's my boy, Jagger.
Does he like La La Land? I don't know what he scores.
I think he does. I don't know. Let me see. He better. If not, we're gonna have a respectful conversation.
It won't be respectful.
No, it won't. No, I think he does though. But yeah, Jagger is coming. Yeah, right, Jagger is coming back. So that's our big announcement.
His first Jeff Profitt movie.
No, he's already gazed one. He's seen.
Oh really? Oh shit.
Oh, which one has he seen? Full clip for a snitch.
Oh shit.
He has it at a 3-star.
That's crazy.
His review is a hysterical watch. Only issue is that it does feel really bad in a bad way at points. So bad it's good for a strong majority, but that other minority is just unwatchable. I still do recommend for the Wiseau fans of the world looking for fun garbage. 56 out of 100.
That's crazy. I've never seen a review for a Jeff Profitt movie like that. They're either
all of them are only a
0.5
half star or a 5 star.
Yeah. All of mine are 5 stars. That's how it goes.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah, that's our big announcement. But before we get into movie talk, Evan, we talked Thursday.
Yeah.
How was yesterday?
Yesterday was good. I went to the Lego store. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you this because it's really cool.
Did you spend an ungodly amount of money again? Let me tell you guys something. Last time Evan went to the Lego store, him and his girlfriend both got these like $200 to $300 sets. I'm telling all the listeners about your last Lego store trip.
Oh, which one? The Rivendell one or the Gringot?
The hotel and the one with your girlfriend.
Yeah, that was a good time. Yeah, so went to this used and local Lego store. They got lots of rare shit, lots of cool shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Picked this up, the International Space Station.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, and look at this. It's got a stand, like this podium thing. And
that's so cool.
The little space shuttle. Paid $99 for this, and they don't make it anymore, so it goes for like $250 on Amazon. That's a steal. Very, very excited for that.
Dude, once we get you a webcam for your PC, you need to set up a shelf behind your camera and like present all your Legos for while we're recording the pod.
I'm gonna put that one in this room because I've got all the other cool space shit. No, God, reverse this thing.
Yeah.
Reverse cameras are really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Jagger has like the prime setup. He's like a whole room.
That room looks like the size of a movie theater.
Well, I think it's his camera angle. He has it really down. And then, I think it's because the Fourth Wall Film Talk was originally him and his dad, and so they were both sitting at that table.
Right. And then today made a cake. I never bake cakes. I don't bake desserts because I don't love sweets. But Mother's Day tomorrow, insane. So I like salty. Like I like chips and popcorn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
who's the cake for?
For my girlfriend's mom and for my girlfriend for Mother's Day. So I'm gonna bring that over.
Does your girlfriend have a good relationship? Oh God, this is so private.
Yes. She
Never
does.
mind. Okay.
Much better than mine.
That's not podcast material. That's post recording.
Yeah, it's not for my mom.
Two boys chatting up about their personal lives. That's not That's not average film enjoyer talk.
Dude, that's why I love Beau is Afraid so much. I got mommy issues.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. No, I mean, I don't know. I maybe people would want to hear about it. I don't know, man.
Probably not. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's been times where it's been relevant for me to be open about personal issues that I've dealt with, like when we've talked about Requiem for a Dream, when me and Jagger did that for Hooptober. I opened up and was like, yeah, I used to be a drug addict and an alcoholic, and so I really relate to this movie. Yeah. Or when we'll talk about A Beautiful Boy, which we probably will talk about because that movie's outstanding. I can share I just do it when it's relevant, when I feel like it's relevant. Yeah. I'm doing good.
Heck yeah.
Yesterday, what did I shoot? I didn't even keep score, dude.
Hell yeah.
I did chip out from 10 yards. I played golf today. It was funny because I was probably 15 yards. 20 yards from the green. And so I go to chip and I just chunk it 10 yards. And it just rolls up there. And I'd been doing this all day and I was like, God fucking Christ. And then my dad, who we kind of have this agreement where we're like, we will never give each other tips or be like, you could try this, because for both of us, we just get too frustrated with the other person to like receive feedback mid round. So we both just kind of shut up, and when the other person's like messing up, we just let him mess up.
Yeah.
But he said, hey, why don't you try like putting your weight a little forward on your front foot and then chipping. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try that. I put my weight forward, and I hit the most pure flop shot, and it just bounces once, twice, rolls in the hole.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what golf's all about.
And my dad was like, I told you! I was like, yeah, I know. I know, that's like... About. That's the funny part about golf is you could have like really bad shots like all day and then just get that one great shot and you're like, yep, I'm back. We're coming back tomorrow. It's the... well, that's not true, but...
for me, I know you love baseball.
Yeah, baseball is... Speaking of baseball, yeah, it's a double XP weekend for MLB The Show. So I've just been freaking grinding, dude. You have no idea. They do have this thing... So... I don't know if you've ever played like sports games, but it's like Diamond Dynasty mode. So there's all these different cards for different players, and you like build your own team. You know what I'm talking about.
I've seen it.
You're a gamer. And so they have like, it's season 1 right now. And every season they do like 3 team affinity drops. So these are missions that drop to unlock like a legendary player from every team. And you have to do like certain missions and stuff like that to unlock them. And they did double XP because they just dropped like Team Affinity Chapter 3. But for some reason they made it like so much harder than the last 2 chapters to grind for these players. And the worst part about it is by the time I'm done grinding and got all of them, this season is done in 4 weeks. So these are all season 1 players. So by the time I get all of them, they're all going to be unusable because it'll be season 2 and you have to use season 2 players.
Damn.
It's so frustrating. I'm like, why do we do this? Or just do like one full season. Don't do the multiple, you know? It's whatever though. Yeah. I still love the grind, you know?
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Evan. Come on now. All right. Movie news.
Dude, before movie news, we have to talk about the Koba trait because it is the best movie trait like trend on Twitter I've ever seen in my entire life of people putting pictures of Koba into every movie ever. Have you seen this?
No.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to send you a bunch because I have them all saved in my phone. I'm going to send them to you on Discord. They're so funny.
If you don't know who Koba is, he's in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He's the scarred ape. He can't forgive what the humans have done to him, so he causes a war between the apes and the humans.
I'm sending you a bunch right now.
On Discord?
Yeah, on Discord.
Oh... my
I don't know if you've seen Silent. Actually, no. Dude, look at this one. This Insidious one is so funny. It's so
dude
good.
The Signs one, the Malignant one dude, the Nice Guys one is so good.
And Matt Reeves started tweeting them, like retweeting them, and was like, "I love this shit." Oh, dude, it's so good.
Dude, the Babadook one, I think, is my favorite. Why can't you just be normal?
Look at, I love the one. So, what kind of ape are you? And it's the shot from Civil War.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Amazing.
Love
trend.
Koba. What a character, too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Apes trilogy soon. Probably a bit today.
Yeah.
Well, Trey's been.
Nah, I just rewatched War, man.
You just
So first thing, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes hitting target with 52 to 56 million U.S. opening. Holy cow!
W.
That's crazy.
People were very upset about the cinema score. They got a B.
What's the? Oh, weird. Kevin Durant is in it, so that gives it
The
automatically 1
Dude,
star.
you gotta watch Abigail. They dropped it. It's out on like to watch at home.
Oh, on special websites.
Yeah, or you can pay for it, like $25. But yeah, you gotta watch it, dude. Kevin Durant is so good in it.
Or the Dan Stevens line has been, those are fucking onions.
Onions. Yeah, that's great, dude. That scene's so good.
But yeah, Kevin Durant, dude, watching all the interviews with him about like playing Proximus, and he talks about how he took like 4 weeks of ape classes to learn about like their anatomy and what makes them what they are, and how he does it. He's like, I am Proximus.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. It's like super guttural. And God, he is just so good, dude. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Did you see that apparently Furiosa's character in Furiosa has 30 lines of dialogue?
Hell yeah, dude.
And Max in Fury Road had like 67, so half that. Because George Miller thinks that dialogue slows movies down, which I think is really funny. He's just like,
that's the most base thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. The problem with dialogue is that it tends to slow things down. Film is a medium often best enjoyed at high speed.
Love that.
Yeah.
George Miller, man, the GOAT. Joel Edgerton talked about how he failed his MCU audition. Joel Edgerton tried out to be Star-Lord
Oh shit.
in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Obviously went to Chris Pratt.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What would you think if Joel Edgerton...
I don't know if he has that charisma, like that goofiness. I love Joel Edgerton, but...
I do love... Yeah, I agree. I don't think he has the goofiness that Chris Pratt has. Yeah. Other big Marvel news that I think you'll actually like.
Yeah, dude, I'm so hyped about this.
Fantastic Four casts Ralph I don't know how to say his last name. Ineson as Galactus. If you don't know who Ralph Ineson is, he's the father from The Witch, directed by Roger Eggers. Robert Eggers.
Voice ever.
Dude, what a casting. What a perfect casting.
Dude, even though our fan castings were crazy. Weird fan casting.
I mean, yeah, of course we're not going to get
who was it on the last... Shit, I can't even remember.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh yeah, Paul Walter
as Galactus. No, some people are theorizing that Paul Walter Hauser could be playing Mole Man, which I think would be like perfect. Yeah, but I think this is a outstanding. This could not be a better casting.
Yeah,
like it's one that I would have never thought of, but when it's brought up to me, I'm like, oh, that's perfect.
Such a W.
Yeah.
Very, very happy about that. I saw it and I was immediately like, give it to me now.
Yeah, dude. Such a W. That's all I had for movie news.
I got one that I think we'll both be very excited about.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, Brad Pitt is making a Formula One movie. It has a $300 million budget. One of the most expensive films ever made, and it's directed by Joseph Kosinski, who made Top Gun Maverick.
Oh!
Yeah, dude, that sounds sick as hell. It's gonna be amazing.
Dude.
Hell
and
yeah.
Do you know what else Joseph Kosinski directed? One of the greatest video game movies of all... The greatest video game movie of all time.
Yep.
Tron Legacy.
Yep. It's peak.
Dude, this movie... Dude! What? Do we have a title yet?
No, I don't think so.
That has jumped to my #1 most anticipated movie for the next couple years.
Yeah, and like Brad Pitt is just a cool guy, so yep, give it to me right now.
That's insane.
Oh, this was the other one I want to talk about it really quick before you watch this.
Mm-hmm.
A 9-film saga is planned for the modern Planet of the Apes movies. We thought this is crazy ambitious, but here we are. We already have 4, so they have 5 more movies they want to do. How do you feel about this?
I mean, hey man, from what I've seen, we haven't got a bad one yet.
Yeah.
So if they have a good plan for it, where they're not running out of a story to tell by movie 7 or 8,
Yeah.
I'm here for it. You know?
Yeah.
If that's what you feel you need to do to tell this story, I'm here for it.
Yeah. We haven't seen. Neither of us have seen Kingdom yet, so
No.
But I mean,
But
people are liking it a lot. So
yeah. So if you
can you imagine? Sorry, go ahead.
Like, if you can keep up this momentum of these, like, I have Rise of the Planet of the Apes at a 4.5, I have Dawn at a 5, I have War at a 5.
W.
Like, if you can keep this momentum up, you're gonna have one of the greatest franchises ever.
Yeah. And what I was gonna say is, imagine how good these movies are gonna look by the 9th one. Because I've heard people saying that Kingdom looks better than Way of Water.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I don't
Dawn
even like
and Rise.
I don't even like Avatar, but I can acknowledge that Way of Water looks incredible.
Yeah, like even Rise and Dawn look insane for how old they are.
Yeah,
like the first shot of Dawn just being the boys in the rain. Like, oh my god, so good.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that excited for Kingdom, and then I watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes today, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna binge the
Rise is so damn good. The nose scene is so peak.
The nose scene is worth 4 stars alone, and the 0.5 is for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
So good,
where they like flat where they cut to all the different apes, and then the gorilla, even the gorilla is like
yeah dude, it's so good,
just crazy. Should we get into what we've been watching?
Yeah. How many do you have?
I have a good amount.
Did I talk about Twister on the last episode? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't, and I'm so excited to talk about that with you. I have
7,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Is that including Profitt?
No, that's not including Profitt.
Okay, then I only have 5, not including Profitt. So you do 2, I'll do, yeah.
All right, you want me to lead it off, or do you want to lead it off?
Let me kick it off with Twister.
Okay, let's do it.
I was pondering, and somebody was telling me to watch it, and
yeah, it's peak.
Yeah. I used to have a crippling fear of thunderstorms, so my girlfriend was very hesitant to watch this with me, and I'd watched the Twisters trailer, and I was like, all right, let's watch Twister. This movie fucking rips. It is so fun.
It is
hysterical.
Jonas.
It is so
son of a bitch. Who's that, honey? Jonas Miller, a Nightcrawler.
Dude, the charisma is everyone.
Bill Paxton is the goat.
Dude, Philip Seymour Hoffman, what a king in this movie.
For real.
Yeah,
and visually, it looks really good too.
Dude, it looks insane. The Twisters look so good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the new one. And I don't know if you saw this, but apparently Twisters is only shot on film. It is fully shot on film.
That's unbelievable.
Which is sick. Yeah, I loved it. I already want to watch it again.
Yeah, Twister is...
It's sick. It's so fun. Loved it.
It's excellent.
I can't wait to go see the new one.
Yeah. Okay. First one. I rewatched Bird Box because I felt I was too harsh on it. The first time around. It's enjoyable. I think it was released at the wrong time. I think if A Quiet Place wasn't a thing, this movie would have been a lot more successful because it does draw a lot of parallels to A Quiet Place. So But I do think there are a genuine amount of creepy moments here. And I think it's enjoyable. I have a good time with it. You got John Malkovich. You got Sarah Paulson.
John
Lowell
Malkovich is so
Howery.
good in it.
He is so good. BD Wong makes an appearance. The GOAT. Machine Gun Kelly makes an
Oh
appearance.
yeah, I forgot about that.
So I enjoy it. It's not amazing because at the end of the day, you are going to compare this to A Quiet Place. It's inevitable because they are very similar. But I think there's a lot to enjoy here. I'm a big Sandra Bullock fan, unless it's The Blind Side. The Blind Side. Wow, what an awful movie. But yeah, I think there's parts to enjoy here.
Is the ending still dumb? Or did you
No,
like the
I don't know what you're talking about. I like the ending.
It just feels very random and like over the top.
What, that they find sanctuary?
Yeah, and blind themselves.
They don't blind themselves. What are you talking about?
Okay, sorry. That's what happens in the book.
Oh, well, I'm not a nerd. I don't read. So,
Dude, you read more than I do.
that's true. I read every night before I go to sleep.
Yeah, sorry. That's what happens in the book is that place they find is a sanctuary of people that have blinded themselves, and that's why they're so peaceful.
Oh. Well, in the movie, it's kind of like they show up and it was a school for blind people, like before everything went to shit. And they just have a bunch of birds there to alert the people who can still see when those things are around.
Gotcha. It's been a while
Yeah.
since I've seen it. Maybe I'll give it another go.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth a watch. It's fun. Nothing really more than that. Decided to follow it up with peak horror. Hadn't watched Nope since the theater. I watched Nope. Holy cow. What a freaking film. This movie is so damn good. You've seen this, right?
I don't like Nope. I think it's like a 3.5.
What? You what? Have it at a what?
I think it's like a 3.5 for me. I think it's insanely
it is.
overrated, and it's Jordan Peele's worst movie by far.
I totally disagree.
I think that this might be one of Daniel Kaluuya's worst performances.
Oh, I think this is one of his best. I think this is his best.
Amazing.
I think this is his best right behind Get Out.
That's wild. Judas and the Black Messiah bodies this movie.
That is not true. This movie is so perfect. And Daniel Kaluuya is so damn good in this movie. Keke Palmer's amazing. Brandon Perea is really good. Michael Wincott, who plays the cinematographer guy. So good.
Yeah, he's cool.
Stephen Yeun, amazing.
People are telling me that the monkey scene was like the scariest shit they've ever seen. I didn't see this movie in theaters, by the way. Monkey scene was cool, I guess.
I thought it was scary.
The jump scare in the barn is the scariest part of the movie, and it's a bunch of hooligans playing.
Oh yeah, that was really funny in the theater. I remember watching that in the theater and being like, and then realizing it's a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Although the scene where you see the people being digested inside Jean Jacket is so terrifying. It is so terrifying.
Maybe I'll rewatch it. We'll see.
I love it. I think it's perfect. I think it's the moment where Keke Palmer and Daniel Kaluuya, that's his name, right? God, Daniel Kaluuya, yeah.
Yeah.
They like dab each other up really fast, where they're like, That gets me hype every time. I'm like so hype at the end of that every time.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, those are my first two.
Yeah. I watched Just Caught a Body, and then we'll talk about that later. And then this morning, woke up early, 5:30. I mean, I slept in for my normal sleep schedule. Woke up at 5:30. It's like I'm gonna watch a movie. I watched Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl.
Oh, I've heard good things.
Oh, dude, it's so good. You'll love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The two main guys in the movie, their pastime is recreating spoofs of famous movies.
Hell
So
yeah.
let me read you the titles of some of the movies they've made. I was reading through them all because they have them on the IMDb trivia. Yeah, I loved it. It made me cry. I was sobbing in my bed at like 6 a.m. this morning. Okay. Anatomy of a Burger. Eight half, like ATE half of my lunch, which is a parody remake of 8.5 by Fellini.
Oh yeah.
A box of lips. Wow, Apocalypse Now remake.
Yeah.
Brew Vervet.
Wait, let me try to guess what these are remakes
Yeah,
of.
Crouching House Cat, Hidden House Cat.
Oh, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah. My Dinner with Andre the Giant.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah. Don't Look Now because a creepy ass dwarf is about to kill you. Damn.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
That one's Don't Look Now. Do you know that movie?
No, I
With
don't.
Donald Sutherland, where he goes. You seen that?
Where he does what?
He like points at the screen and like I think that's what it's from. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Monorash, which Monorash is a remake of Rashomon, and it's about a guy who gets a rash from mono. Yeah, it's really funny, and all of the movies they make are stop motion. Oh, dude, it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
And
Dude.
and yeah, he like befriends this girl who has cancer, and oh, dude, loved it. 4.5. It's peak. It's on Disney Plus here. Yeah, peak. What was your next one?
My next one is. Let me pull up my diary. I watched The Reckoning, which is like a witch movie. It really felt like if the History Channel made a softcore porno. That's literally what this was. It wasn't good. 2 stars. And those 2 stars are for Sean. His name is Sean Pertwee. Have you ever watched Gotham, the Batman TV show?
I haven't watched it.
Oh well, Sean Pertwee is the guy who plays Alfred, in that show, and he is so damn good. Like he might be my favorite Alfred.
Oh yeah.
He is so cool because it's like Alfred, but like true to the comics Alfred, because Alfred used to be like in the British Secret Service and was like protector of the Queen, and he like has like a background in combat, and so Alfred is out here like kicking ass. It's awesome.
Damn, the guy that directed it's made some peak.
What has he made? The Reckoning?
Well, he directed a couple episodes of some famous shows. He directed the 2019 Hellboy, which is very stinky.
Oh, but you got David Harbour playing Hellboy. That's sick.
Yeah. He directed an episode of Hannibal.
He directed maybe the most overrated horror movie of all time, The Descent.
Yep. Dude, we're doing that dab thing right now.
Gah, gah, gah.
Yeah.
That movie is so bad. It's not good.
That is literally what I was going to say. The most overrated horror movie of all
I don't know what Oscar is on when he watches that movie. Dude.
It's not very scary.
It's not good.
It's okay.
It's just goofy, man.
Yeah.
So after that, I watched 3 Days to Kill, which is like a spy movie with Kevin Costner and Amber Heard. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'm just a big Kevin Costner guy. Grew up with Field of Dreams and Dances with Wolves, so anytime I get to enjoy him in a movie, I will. Yeah, those are my next two.
This afternoon while I was baking my cake, made a lemon buttercream cake.
Yummy.
I watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes for the first time since when did this movie come out? Since 2011. 13 years since I've seen this movie.
Holy cow.
It is spectacular, bro. The pacing is insane. It goes by so quick. It felt like a 45 minutes movie. It goes by so quick. The second half is crazy. Like the visuals are insane. The score is sick. The Caesar is him. I like James Franco in it too.
Yeah, James Franco's really
Cool
good.
Guy. It's just like a really good world building movie. I mean, it's weird. It's good world building for like pre-destruction, and then Dawn is like the world building for post-apocalypse.
Yeah. Did you ever cry in Rise? I cry.
Oh, really?
I cry when John Lithgow dies.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that scene when he gets in the car is so sad, and then the ape gets out and beats the fucking shit out of that guy that was yelling at John Lithgow.
That's why I would love to have an ape as a friend.
Yeah, you spitting.
Dude, because it's just like a personal bodyguard.
Yep.
Caesar's cool as shit. He loves playing. And then when shit's about to go down, Caesar just comes out and drops people.
Yeah. Also, Draco Malfoy, yet another bitch in this movie.
Dude, for real! Tom Felton.
Yeah, Tom Felton. Classic.
Do you want me to go now?
Yeah, it's amazing. 4.5. I'm going to watch Dawn. I started it today. I'm going to finish it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can go.
After this, what did I watch? Well, I watched Just Caught a Body and Get Into the Plug. Oh boy, I'm excited to talk about this, and you can rip me a new one. That's fine. Maybe it was because I watched Profitt before these, and so my expectations were pretty low. But I watched Rebel 1, Part 1, and Part 2.
Oh my god, I saw that you did this.
I don't see what everybody's problems are. Yes, they're pretty, like, formulaic space action movies. But I had fun. I think the characters are cool. The heroes they go to recruit, the nemesis lady with the swords is freaking badass. The heroes they go to recruit are awesome. You got Jimon Hansu, the goat. You got, Charlie Hunnam is in the first one. Ray Fisher. Love to see Ray Fisher and more stuff. Cleopatra Coleman. Love seeing her and stuff. You got a voice performance from Anthony Hopkins.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he plays the robot. Have you not seen this?
I watched the first 15 minutes, and I thought that it looked like ass.
I don't even think it looks that bad.
The backdrops were really weird and goofy, so I turned it off. And I said, I'll wait for the director's cut, because I want to see the actual movie, the R-rated cut. So in the summer, when that comes out, I'll be watching it.
Well, I watched... So the first one I gave a 3.5. The second one I gave a 4.
I can't believe you gave the second one even better. People say it's like, what, Space Farming Simulator?
Dude, I loved it. I had it. Look, and again, I want to make this clear. I don't rate every movie on the same scale. I rate all movies on a different scale. So like movies like this that are dumb, but I rate them by how much fun I have. And I had a lot of fun with both of these. I think they're cool. I think they're really cool. The score cooks because it's a Zack Snyder movie.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I just have fun with these. I don't care what people say. I had fun. I'm looking forward to more. There's just like dumb fun space movies.
Maybe I'll gaze. I do love Zack Snyder more than most people. I even like his bad movies.
That's true.
Like Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is awesome.
I probably will never watch that. But yeah, those are my next two.
After that, we're getting to the stinky streak. I watched Mother of the Bride, which is a very recent 2024 Netflix romantic comedy starring Brooke Shields and Miranda Cosgrove.
Love Brooke Shields.
Dude, every character in this movie was so painfully unlikable and annoying, and it is weirdly incesty.
Oh,
Are you
that's a
gonna
bit
watch
weird.
this movie?
Probably not.
Okay, so the plot is Miranda Cosgrove's getting married to this guy. She didn't tell her mom about it and like surprises her, and they go to Thailand to have the marriage. And then they find out that Miranda Cosgrove's dad was like her mom, Brooke Shields' high school sweetheart, and they were like really close together. So they were fucking as teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this really weird, like, this is like stepbrother, like type stuff. And so at the
Wait.
end of the movie,
So, so the dad of the like husband to be
yeah,
is Miranda Cosgrove's dad.
no, maybe, who knows?
Oh, yeah, that ain't great.
But let me tell you how the movie ends. So at the end of the movie, Miranda Cosgrove gets married to her husband, her fiance, and her
Mm.
mom, Brooke Shields, goes and like settles all her beef with her ex-boyfriend, like Miranda Cosgrove's father-in-law,
Yeah,
and they get married at the end of the movie right after Miranda Cosgrove gets married. So
that's
now
so weird.
she has just gotten married to her stepbrother.
That
It
is so weird.
It's really weird, dude. It was not good. Really bad movie. Yeah, super weird. Not good. Yeah, so I watched that. It was pretty bad. I gave it a 1.5.
Oh yeah, you're just doing one. Let me get back to my diary here. After those movies, I watched War for the Planet of the Apes. Peak. Steve Zahn has perfect comedic timing in this movie. Impeccable comedic timing. And Andy Serkis continues to impress me. Woody Harrelson is great. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from him. He's good in everything. Yeah, watch that. Peak, 5 stars. And then I took a deeper dive into the Nick Cage filmography. This movie, Grand Isle, is really shitty. But I have slowly realized that I'm just a Nick Cage fan. So
Hell yeah.
any movie he's in is going to be at least a 3.5.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Oh, God.
because I'm just a Nick Cage fan. Like anything he's in, I'm here for it, man. He is so funny.
Hell yeah.
Like, and he just has bad movies, and they're so fun. I never don't have fun with them. It's just watching Nick Cage do his thing.
I agree.
This one is kind of like a erotic thriller type deal.
Oh.
It's kind of like Deceitful Tendencies, just a bit. But yeah, this one was very, very good.
Nice.
I mean, it's as good as a Nick Cage movie can be.
Yeah.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, my last one. I forgot to log it. I did finish it. I watched the rest of Night Swim. Shit.
Yeah.
2024 not doing good for a lot of it.
Yeah.
2024 let me down.
I had fun with it.
Night Swim. Oh, you like Night Swim? I thought it was super
didn't-
boring.
I didn't say I liked it. I said I had fun with it.
Oh. I thought it was pretty boring.
The majority
Carrie
of my
Condon's good.
Yeah, the majority of my rating is literally just because Wyatt Russell is in it. Love Wyatt Russell. He's one of the best parts of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
He's really great, yeah.
Is John Walker. God, I'm so excited to see what they do with that character. I think that's such an interesting character. Did you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier?
No. I'll
it's
probably
actually-
check it
it's-
out before the next Captain America.
It's actually pretty good. It's not awful. The villains are pretty boring, but the dynamic between Sam Falcon, Anthony Mackie's character, and Sebastian Stan, Bucky, their dynamic is so hysterical. You get Baron Zemo thrown into the mix, the best MCU villain played by Daniel Bruhl. And then you have this super complicated character of John Walker, the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Who I just find him as a character very interesting.
Check that out.
So, but the villains are pretty boring.
Yeah. What's new for the MCU?
What are you gonna do? My final one is Bowling for Columbine. This was a documentary made by the lesbian truck driver Michael Moore. I think it was Adam Carolla. He talked about on his podcast that Michael Moore just looks like a lesbian truck driver. And I was like, that's so true. But yeah, I watched this. He made it after the Columbine shooting that killed 12 students and 1 teacher. I think this is a problem that still plagues America today. And I mean, last year we had when the school year by January of last year, we had more, or I think it was January of this year, we had more school shootings than there are days of school in a school year, by January, which is just unacceptable. Yeah. It really sucks. And this is a documentary. Michael Moore doesn't really take a stance on it or not. Which I really like. He just kind of shows the facts, and lets you come to your own conclusions. Crazy interview with Charlton Heston in this movie, who you guys may know from the first Planet of the Apes movies. And he's a very famous Oscar-winning actor. We'll talk about him when we talk about Ben-Hur. But he is the president of the NRA, the National Rifle Association. So Michael Moore interviews him. And I mean, this movie just gives me more fuel to want to move out of America.
Yeah.
God, dude, this country sucks. It's really gone.
That's scary shit, dude.
And there's no change. I'm going to go on I don't get political on this podcast, because you guys, but I'm going to go on a rant for a second. There's no change happening. There's nothing. There is zero change happening in our country while all these horrific acts are happening. Like, when my sister was going to school, I was scared. During this period, like these last few months, like, what if someone shows up and shoots up the school? That should not be something anybody has to worry about. Australia had 1 mass shooting in 1997, and after that, the government was like, hey, we don't really want that to happen again. So they enacted strict gun control laws. They have had 0 mass shootings since then. A mass shooting, I think, qualifies. It's like a shooting that kills, like, 5 people or more. They have had 0 mass shootings, and violent crimes committed with firearms, the percentage of those have gone down significantly. And it's so damn frustrating.
Yeah, dude, I was excited to finish. I don't even live in the States, and I was excited to finish school, so I don't have to deal with, like, the fear.
Yeah, it's
lockdown drills are the scariest shit ever. God, yeah. I hated those.
Yeah, if you can't tell by my rant, I am very liberal. We don't need guns. We don't. You don't need guns. The craziest part of the documentary is, like, when he goes to Canada. And they're like, Canada has 7 million guns with 10 million families, but they don't go around murdering each other. And he's like, do you guys keep your doors unlocked? Evan, I gotta ask you, do you keep your door unlocked? Do you ever lock your door?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Okay, when I lived in Tuscany, which is a much, much nicer neighborhood than I live now, I would leave it unlocked.
that's insane.
And like,
I live.
especially in the summer, if because I had like a screen door with no lock on it,
Mhm.
I'd just leave the door open, put the screen on. Yeah.
That's insane. I live in a nice neighborhood, and my mom, if I forget to lock the door at night, my mom is on me about it. Like,
Yeah.
you need to lock the door.
I remember the interview with Marilyn Manson. No, yeah, Marilyn
Yeah.
being very interesting, even though he's a really not good guy. But
Yeah, isn't he like a rapist?
yeah, he is. But I remember that interview being interesting about like because they were listening to his music before they shot up Columbine, and all the mothers were like,
Yeah.
it's that punk music.
Yeah, even the, like, and he's like, it's not me,
Yeah,
you idiots.
yeah.
Um,
I want to watch it again. I've watched it in like junior high. I think we watched it in school.
but I will say this Marilyn Manson's cover of Sweet Dreams,
I gotta tell. Okay, I need to tell
so
you a
damn
story.
good.
It's so good. Okay, so back in, hold on, I gotta look this up because this was a long time ago. My dad is more on the conservative side. He's a pretty old-fashioned guy.
Yeah.
And in 2009, when the hit Gerard Butler movie Gamer came out, they used the trailer, or they used the Sweet Dreams cover in the trailer, and I was like, this is the coolest song I've ever heard in my life. And
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to see this movie because it was like super violent. I was not 9, 10 years old, whatever.
Yeah.
I remember after dinner, right after I discovered this, I was like, oh, I'm going to go listen to some Marilyn Manson. And my dad yelled at me. He's like, you can't listen to that guy.
I mean, that's fair. His like persona gives
Yeah.
off very scary vibes.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, I didn't know. I just like the Sweet Dreams cover.
Yeah, because it's bad. It makes me feel like a freaking badass. They use it in the
great.
Punisher TV show.
Oh, it's so good.
Which,
Yeah.
have you watched the Punisher
Yeah,
TV
I've seen
show?
it. I love it.
God, dude, it is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Give me more content of John Bernthal as the Punisher.
Yeah, it's peak.
What an insanely great casting that was.
Yeah.
Um,
I on an enjoyment basis, I like the Punisher more than Daredevil.
I think I
That's a
like.
hot take.
I think as a general TV show, I like Daredevil more, but I think I like Daredevil, or I like The Punisher more, but I think I like Daredevil season 2 than either of those. Season 2 of the Daredevil, where he's like going up against the Punisher, is
awesome.
insane, dude. That's one of the best seasons of television of all
I
time.
need to rewatch those shows.
Yeah, Daredevil is so peak. I remember watching Daredevil for the first time and being like, damn, so this is what real superhero stuff looks like.
Hell yeah.
All right,
I'm
Profitt.
sleepy. Let's bust out these profits and I'm going to bed. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Just Caught a Body, which we both have seen, and then we'll each do a solo review. Not gonna lie, this movie's kind of entertaining.
I don't even remember which one this was.
This is the one where Profitt kills the guy at the beginning because
Oh yeah,
he stole the money, and then he's like he forces the girl to like frame the Uber driver.
yeah.
I think this movie's kind of funny.
It's
not very
really
good.
funny. It's really bad.
Yeah, I think it's decently watchable.
Yeah, it's fine. Again, with these movies, I throw on Batman, Arkham Asylum.
Yep.
I turn down the volume on the movie, and I just play video games.
I was playing Bloodborne while I watched this.
Do you realize that if you go under popular lists, that your list, PCU ranked, comes up?
Wait, where do you see that?
If you go to the Just Caught a Body page and then scroll to the bottom, like popular list that like this movie is included on.
That's dummy.
How cool is that?
Can't. I've seen 9 Jeff Profitt films. I'm a dedicated.
I know. I'm at 9 too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Alex's Profitt ranked is there too. Yeah, it's not bad. I think the first, dude, the way he shoots that guy in the face at the beginning is really funny.
Yeah.
Anytime Profitt kills somebody is the funniest shit ever because the gun effects are hysterical. It's like iMovie type quality. I need to change my PCU ranking actually.
Do you want me to talk about getting to the plug?
Yeah, go for it. I've seen Getting to the Plug, but I don't remember what it's about or anything. Do you remember what it's about?
I mean, what can I say that already hasn't been said? It's bad. It's just so awful. This one is about an undercover cop, Naomi Henderson.
Yeah.
She's tasked with taking down a notorious narcotics kingpin and uses his girlfriend to infiltrate the organization. It's really bad.
Like that one.
It's really, really bad. What more can you expect from Jeff Profitt?
Dude, the poster goes kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie.
It does. This poster is tough. Did I have fun watching it? Yes. Do I think it's a good movie? No. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it actually because now that we talk about it, I remember it and I want to watch it again. Choppa City Queens was a lot less entertaining on a rewatch. I'm not gonna lie, this movie's really boring. It's really, really boring. It's about 3 girls that get laid off from their jobs, and the main girl discovers Jeff Profitt doing like a deal to sell guns, and she's like, "Well, let me buy some guns." And then they start selling guns, and that's
crazy.
it. And there's a bunch of there's like 20 minutes of them sitting on a couch, and like 20 minutes of them talking to Jeff, and that's like the whole movie.
Yeah.
Dude, the tagline is, "When the money gets low, the choppas come out." That's fucking awesome, dude. That's awesome. Hell
that's
yeah.
crazy.
That's sick.
You got any last things you want to say?
Boring. No, I'm very, very excited for Killer Baby Mama and Daddy because nobody has seen them.
Yeah.
Let's try and watch party these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us on the Average Film Enjoyer today. We hope you enjoyed it. We will see you Tuesday.
We'll see you Tuesday for me to talk about how Babylon is better than La La Land.
Oh my god.
I'm not even joking.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. That's insane. That is crazy.
I think I might try and rewatch Whiplash too because I want to see where I put Whiplash in La La Land.
I might try to watch Babylon. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, bro, it's so... You will love the ending so much, dude. Oh my god, you're gonna love the end. Babylon's fucking perfect. I've seen it like 4 times, I think. 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It's my favorite movie of the decade.
That's crazy.
Like it
over
wipes
Oppenheimer?
Dune. It's better than Oppenheimer and Dune. It's
and
so good,
Dune
bro.
Part 2?
Yeah, it's so good. I fucking love I love Babylon, bro. It's maybe my favorite score of all time. Brad Pitt, maybe his best performance. Margot Robbie's best performance. It's so good, bro. Oh,
God, you're crazy.
And I'm really excited for Hacksaw Ridge.
Alright. I can't process this right now.
You haven't seen it. How can you say anything?
Because La La Land is the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah. Wait till you watch Babylon, dude.
I can tell you this much. It's not going to take over my love for La La Land.
That's what I thought.
Don't do this to me. Don't start planting seeds in my head.
I'm playing because Babylon's that good. I'm gonna drop a poll in the Real Talk Discord after this and see.
That's crazy. But yeah, join us for Tuesday. It's It's going to be a great episode. We're very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks for listening, guys.